Good morning, everyone. This is Saturday Morning Live with Auntie Taye Lolu. For today, I'm going to be charging you on sexual chastity and purity. Dear adolescent, dear young adults watching me, I know that you are in puberty, or a lot of you would have begun puberty some times back. I want you to know that as a result of the stage that you are in, your hormones will undoubtedly rage. Your hormones would rage because of the release of testosterone, progesterone, and other hormones. You will feel the pull to doing certain things. But I want you to know that your emotions are good followers but bad leaders. This is a pointer to tell you that no matter what desires or stirrings you feel within the confines of your body, you needn't necessarily follow. You needn't necessarily act on it. Sexual purity and chastity is something that is expected from you, first by God, and secondly, even by your own destiny. Because I cannot lie to you, the moment you begin to engage in any sexual or asexual act, because a whole lot of you might say, okay, I'm not having sex with any man, but I only masturbate a lot. Maybe you're already partially into lesbianism or gayism or whatever. I want you to know that either sexual or asexual, your body is the temple of the living God. I think it was a short charge from the renowned Steve Harvey at a time where he said that he was trying to drive the point about why the youth and adolescents need to practice sexual chastity. And he cited the example of I think it was a colored paper. Probably, for example, the paper is red and it has glue on it, and you continually stick it on the wall. You continually stick it and remove it. You stick it. That as time evolves, a part of the coloring of that sticker paper will begin to appear on the wall. You will see that part of the wall gradually beginning to take on the color of that paper. This is a pointer to explain to you now that the more you engage in carnality, sexuality with another person, a part of your core, a part of your spirituality goes into that person. And that is why some people would say that sex is soul tie. And as an adolescent, you need to guard your destiny. You need to guard your life with all resolution and with all frankness. You need to decide resolutely that no matter what temptations come my way, no matter how the hormones in my physical body rage, I'm going to be upright. I'm going to be chaste. I'm not going to engage in any sexual act at my level. And God said in his word, he said that a man would live and cleave to his wife. And this is to tell you that sex is supposed to be within the confines of marriage. Sex is supposed to be within the confines of marriage. The boundaries of sex are the boundaries of marriage. Sexual purity is very germane to your walk with God. I've always been trying to tell you that for you to fulfill a glorious destiny, you need to be focused. You need to set your face like a flint on where you are going to. And that is why I told you over and again that whoever is not going your way has no business being in your business. Don't allow anybody derail you. And that is to tell you that the associations you surround yourself with as well can decide if you would pollute yourself or not. This is why you need to guard the associations around you. You need to take a reality call and reality check. Who are the friends I have? If you have friends that are already into sex, more sooner than later, you also will be put to doing it. So you need to be decisive that whatever it takes, whatever decisions I need to take, whatever friends I need to dissociate from, I want to ultimately ensure that I'm chaste and I'm pure. Your body will pull you. Like I said, your body will pull you because you are in puberty. You are like a ripe mango. And especially for the ladies, this is the period men will keep coming to you. They will tell you sweet nonsense. They want to deceive you. It is because they want to take advantage of your youth. That is what they are there for. A lot of them do not have the plan of featuring in your future. They only want to take you because they know, oh, this is a blossoming orange. This is still fresh and succulent. And they want to take you. I want you to guard that gate. And that is why I said that whatever charge I bring to the table as Auntie Taye Lolu, spirituality is always embedded in it. Because once I'm able to assess your conscience with the word of God, I wouldn't need to coerce you into buying whatever I bring to the table. Already I've succeeded in appealing to your conscience. So by saying little already, you buy and accept and put to good use whatever it is I tell you. God gave sex as a gift, but not outside the confines of marriage. Your body is God's, not yours. Your body is first for God. God created human beings for himself. So let this be at the back of your mind. And I want you to know that the moment you begin to engage in carnal relationships, it will derail and distract you from your academics. Because a lot of you adolescents and young adults, you are not yet mature to handle the pressure that comes with carnal relationships. You cannot handle it. The moment you begin to have boyfriends, that is where your mind will be. You will be distracted from your studies. You don't need that kind of distraction. You have a purpose. Operation Red Alert, your future is at stake. You are deciding resolutely to pick your future and the path to get into your future over and above any temptation around your radar. I hope you get what I'm saying. Please, be focused. You don't need that boyfriend now. You are in secondary school. You just finished secondary school. I'm a teenager teacher in my church, Living Faith Church. There was a time one of my church students asked me, he's a 200 level student in the university here, and he said, I have a question. I said, what is it, my darling? Lend voice to it. Then he said, when is it right for me to have a girlfriend? I first asked every other member in the church, in that class in church, to give him a round of applause. Because for him to have boldly summoned courage to ask that question in the midst of his peers must have took him significant gumption. So I now succeeded in explaining to him that, I said, what level are you in school? He said 200 level. I said, my darling son, the moment you start having boyfriend in 200 level, there's no way you can assure me that it will not distract you from your studies. And I believe there's a video I did some months ago about when is the right time for me to date. I want you to look for that video on my page. I will be putting the link on my story after this video. When is the right time to start dating? Check my story on Akerele Taiwo Agnes and on my page, Raising the Bar with Auntie Taye Lolu. Click on it and listen to it. I elucidated with convictions the right time that an adolescent or young adult is supposed to be in a relationship. And amongst the many points I highlighted in that video, I want to explain one to drive my point this morning. If you don't have the plan of getting married soon, you don't need to be in any love relationship. Like that 200 level boy, he told me that his course in the university is 5-year course. Okay, 5-year course, you will still go for NYC, you will still get a job as a guy, as a boy. Why do you want to have a girlfriend now? Why do you want to distract yourself? And I told him that before you can have a boyfriend or whatever, at least get to your final year in the university, when you would have succeeded in building a healthy GP. You have succeeded in accumulating healthy points that will make you graduate honorably. Don't distract yourself. Don't allow any boy, you dear lady watching me, whisper any sweet nonsense into your ears. Your purity should be a gift to the man you would marry. And I've realized over time that adolescents that start carnal relationships and sex early, they find it hard to stay faithful when they get married. Because they are already used to variants, they are already used to sexual partners, various types. So it is always hard for their partner to satisfy them when they marry. Because as a person, you already have maybe 10 or 15 men that have already slept with you before marriage. What would your husband do now that will give you maximum pleasure? Nothing. You will just keep frustrating the man because you will start nagging. So you don't need the side effects of engaging in sex early is long term. Is long term. It will affect you now, it will affect you in the future. It's both short term and long term. Let me put it that way. It will distract you from your studies now. It will even give you the wrong image among society. Because once people know she's 16 years, she's already on her second or third boyfriend. You have already lost dignity and credit in the sight of men. How much more God? How much more your heavenly Father? So I've come this morning to let you know that you can still paint that relationship. In fact, extract yourself from it. Don't bend it. Extract yourself. If you're already engaged in any kind of relationship, let your partner know you have done nothing wrong to offend me. You have done nothing wrong to sadden me. But I want to focus on what matters, which is your academics. Make your parents proud. I want you to know that now things are hard. I'm a parent of children. For your parents to afford to put you where you are right now must have taken them lots of effort and resources. The only payback you can give to them is to come out with honors. Is to make sure you gain admission into university. Is to make sure you graduate with honors distinctively. Please and please say no to anything that will make you engaged in any sexual act. Sexual purity should be your watchword right now because it is important in your walk with God. Your body is God's, is not yours. And I want you to know also now, as a matter of fact, sexual purity and chastity starts in the mind, not the body. This morning, for those of you that have my WhatsApp number 08038408948, I posted a video on my story. I broke it to bits and I posted it. Guard your gates. Go and watch it there. Watch it. It will bless you. Guard your gates. Sexual pollution originates in the mind. What you think about drives you to action. And what culminates into what you think about, it is what you take in, either through your ear gates or through your eye gates. What you watch. What movies do you watch? What books do you read? What you hear? What music do you listen to? What friends do you have that talk to you? Because maybe as a teenager or whatever in the university, you wake up early in the morning and you put Celine Dion and you are listening to My Heart Would Go On. You are listening to Titanic song. You are listening to Beyonce. It will drive you to want to do certain wrong things. But you wake up, you put Jim Reeves. You wake up, you put Don Moen, or you put Tope Alabi or whatever. Your mind will trail another direction. This may sound very resonating and mundane to you, but I want you to know this is a realistic fact. So guard your gates. 08038408948 is my number. If you want me to send that video, guard your gates, to you after this live video, you can send me an inbox and I will forward it to you. Also, I said before that I will be posting the link of when is the right time to start dating on my story, both on my personal profile, Akerele Taiwo Agnes, and Raising the Bar with Auntie Taye Lolu. Do well to go there, click on that video and watch it. If you are a parent watching me and you have been following me keenly and intensely, watching Auntie Taye Lolu, but your child has never before watched any of my videos. You are here, you are wasting your time. I'm putting that to you straight, because what is the essence of you coming across my videos and your child does not get to watch? If your child does not have a phone, because I don't really encourage that, get home on your own phone, open it, give it to her. Shalakwe, come, sit down, watch this video. Or if you have a smart TV in your house, you can gather as a family, play my video and watch it on your television screen. Going to work, taking your children to school or whatever, connect it to your Bluetooth video in your car, play it. My ultimate goal in doing this Raising the Bar with Auntie Taye Lolu is to ensure that the child of today becomes morally and spiritually sound. They stand for what is right and they shun what is wrong. They say no to any negative pull from their friends, because peer pressure is the game of today. Many youths and adolescents get to the university or they finish secondary, they want to imitate and copy what their friends are doing, and that is why a whole lot of them are already into sex. They are already into sex. Some are lesbians already, and the parents are not aware. That is why if you are a parent, expose your child to Auntie Taye Lolu. If you are still doubting, maybe should I register my child for mentorship with Auntie Taye Lolu or not? That is left for you to decide. But these ones you are watching on Facebook, make sure you make your child watch it. God bless you. I don't want to say much today. As you see now, I'm in the car. I'm not even where I'm settled to do the Saturday morning live. I'm coming from a hospital somewhere. But please and please, share this video with parents. If you belong to any platform, make sure you share it so that other parents and adolescents can be blessed by it. Rounding it up, I want to give you this mantra. Your emotions are good followers, but bad leaders. Don't allow your emotions to push you to do what is wrong. Don't allow your emotions. Maybe you are feeling stirrings in your body. A girl called me one time and she said, I said, how old are you? She said, I'm 17. She said, I usually have one funny feeling I said, it's ovulation. She's already menstruating, and during ovulation, you have a kind of sexual stirrings in your body. And I advise down how to tame that feeling. There is a way you can tame the stirrings and pulls in your core, in your body. So please, dear adolescents, your emotions are good followers but bad leaders. Don't allow your emotions lead you to the wrong things. Uphold sexual purity. Uphold sexual chastity. Stand for what is right. Check your associations and decongest of any negative thing that can pull you down. Whoever is not going your way in destiny has no business being in your business. God bless you. For today's Saturday morning live, this is Auntie Taye Lolu, the founder and visionary of Raising the Bar with Auntie Taye Lolu. Raising the bar, downturning and challenging the new normal. God bless you. Have a blessed weekend.